Hello everybody, thank you for being here. Today is August the 31st, so the last day of August. Some would say the last day of summer, but I don't agree. I do hope summer continues a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. If you are watching me on Twitch, welcome. We're gonna go for some technical analysis together. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you so much for watching this video. Do not hesitate to push the like button if you like what you see, and comment if you have any advice to give me or any coin you'd like me to review. Today we're gonna review one of the biggest coin that is by market cap, and also one that is suing the SEC. I call Ripple and the XRP. As usual, keep in mind that none of what I'm going to say do today is financial advice. It's written down there just below me. Please do your own research before investing. I am here to share what I do on a daily basis with you guys. I'm here to learn. I'm not a professional, definitely not. But this is something that you guys already know. Alright, let's dig in right away with Ripple. So we are on the hourly chart here of Ripple with a lot of movements that happened in the past days. Here we are 26th. When was the 26th? So on Friday. So this is very interesting. We had big bump on Friday morning, and then a slow down move that happened after just before Jerome Powell spoke, as we saw for others cryptocurrencies. And here we had some kind of sell-off which happened during the night from Sunday to Monday, which is something that we saw again with the other crypto that we reviewed earlier. Now let's begin with some candle pattern analysis. What we can see here could be the formation of a teacup, if I recall correctly what this is. So one big semicircle and one smaller semicircle that could happen in the next hours. That's pretty interesting, since but this is based on a upward movement which goes like this, if we watch it carefully. So this could lead from here, which is 33 cents, could lead us to somewhere here around 32 cents. I'm not sure my web browser is working correctly, because this is not moving and this is not usual. Sorry. Should work in a minute. Yes, better. Alright. Okay, so we could go down there, right? So this is a 1 cent down from where we are here, which is not pretty big. But this is something that we have to learn. So let's go for bearish here for this one. Bearish with teacup formation. Now the EMAs. Let's bring out the big guns, the EMAs. 50 days and 200-day exponential moving averages. So this is too bad. So here we were seeing that, as we saw also for other cryptocurrencies, that we're about to form a golden cross right before Jerome Powell spoke, and then it broke everything and we are back down in a huge downtrend. So what we see here is that apparently the 50-day exponential moving average is working or at least the 50-hour, let's be honest, is working as a good support and resistance level. So we broke above, worked as a support for the next hours, we came back, tested it, went above, and we are still testing. So since we are testing on a regular basis, that could confirm what we saw before with the teacup formation. We saw test, broke, test, etc., before we broke definitely down. So that's interesting. I would go for light bearish here. Test of 50 EMA as support. And the Bollinger Band. So Bollinger Band, interesting. I love the Bollinger Band. It's very graphic, and this is something I really like. So here we at the bottom of it, we broke definitely below it, and then we bounced up there. As exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened before on the first part of the teacup. We broke below, we bounced up there, and there we rebroke, we bounced, and we should go then. Therefore, we are still in kind of a downtrend, so still confirming the teacup that we saw earlier, which should lead us somewhere down here around 32, which was where the line also was leading us. All right. Just keep in mind that we are not talking about huge price movement here, right? If I get there and just switch from numbers, so it's 2%, something 2.5% maybe down from where we are right now. So that is not a lot of room to go down, at least on the short term. So light bearish, and this one will be nothing, just like bearish. It's self-explanatory. Now the RSI indicators. Oof. Here, the RSI indicators is in neutral zone. It is going downwards. We have seen this here, exact same formation. We topped over 17, then boom, straight down, and when we go up, and then boom, 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 slightly going down, right? So this is what we are here. Topped up above 70, and we go straight down, we go a little bit up, we cannot break above 70, and then we go down and slowly go down until we reach a bottom somewhere below 30. This one was at 13. Oh, that's huge below. Wow, 7.9. Oh, that's unexpected. This is not what we were used to see in the previous analysis, but that's interesting. So we're gonna go for neutral, but see, it is going down as we are speaking. So we should go with some movement, up and down, and go down. All right, so it's neutral. Now the MACD, with two lines here. So good thing is that we are in positive territory, slightly positive territory. That's big positive territory, but at least we are in, so that's a good thing. We are in an uptrend, but we see here that so good thing is that the MACD line is about to cross the signal line from below. If this happens in this positive territory, could mean some bullish reversal happening in the next hours. So that could be very interesting, right? So here, this happened already, right? So we were in positive territory, something that very much looks like what we get here. Then the MACD line crossed the signal line from below here. We had the correction that we were expecting somehow, because we were in overbought territory, and then we had the bullish reversal that happened, which took us on some positive movement here. So let's go for light bullish for this one. Now let's see what TradingView is telling us. TradingView, let's just refresh to make sure we have updated informations. TradingView is light bearish here. No, it says the daily, sorry, the 1 hour. So we are still in, light bearish territory here. So this is this one. Yeah, I'm just going to copy paste it so we still have some colors. Already have some colors. Now let's move to the 4-hour charts. Boom, and here. And bye bye in Japan. We'll see you soon. So we still have the stories on the past weeks here. We have this candle which corresponds to Friday, and this one on the night from Sunday to Monday. Now in recent history, what we can see here, we have some kind of level here around 33.5, yeah, which looks to be a very interesting zone. Already worked as a support, but also looks like to be working as a resistance. Interesting. And if I'm not doing any kind of mistake, if I draw a line from here to here, which is pretty much horizontal, and another one from here to here, we are seeing some kind of ascending triangle. Maybe this one is too aggressive, maybe more like that. Yeah, so depending on where we start, if we take just this one, we should be going up like this, or if we take a bigger one, we might be going up like this. Still an ascending triangle, so that's pretty good. That's pretty interesting, right? With the target around early September, maybe Monday, something like that. So that's a good thing. All right, let's go for bullish on this one, light bullish with ascending triangle. Cool. So light bullish. Where are we with the yen-yays? So, horrible death cross that we had here. So that's not a good thing. We are not seeing any kind of formation of a golden cross somehow. We might see the 50-day exponential moving average work as a resistance around 33.6, right? So still are seeing again and again the same numbers. This is what I like in technical analysis, that at some point some data just keeps on popping and popping, so that's something that should have your attention. I would go for light bearish here, as this level should work as a target but also as a resistance. So what did we say earlier about this one? Let me recall this one. Oh no, we had, yeah, so we're gonna put, yes, this one. No, not as support, yes, this one as target. I'm gonna go the same way as we did for Bitcoin. Now the Bollinger Bands. Bye bye, and the Bollinger Bands. So this is definitely the one that I don't like because I don't know how to interpret it. So we were at the bottom of it, we broke again, and we reached the median. Okay, so this is something that we have been seeing a lot lately in our analysis. Then we retested the bottoms. So if we look at here, we could have said, okay, we should go down somewhere around here, which was pretty true. We just say now we are above, so the median could work as a support to go back up, or it can just be broken if we have some kind of big red candles like this one, and we go down to 32 something cents. It's hard to say. If we had another candle bouncing up from here, it would be clear. Here it's pretty uncertain. We're about to close in a few minutes. Alright, let's put it like bullish and use the median as a support. Light bullish with median as support. Light 2, no, we are not light 2, this is just light. Now the RSI indicator. What is it telling us? RSI is in neutral zone, it's 51. Okay, this is definitely the number that you don't want to see. It is definitely neutral, but are we seeing some kind of downtrend in the tops here? Yes, somehow. It's not perfect, but it appears it's working. I still don't know how to interpret it. I should read more books. I don't know. If you guys have any advice for me on interpreting this movement of the RSI, please let me know in the comment section. I will be glad to improve myself. So let's go for neutral here. Now the MACD. MACD is in negative territory. It is in a small negative territory apparently, if I'm pretty good. Yes. We had this trend reversal here that happened, and this other one. So this one is a little bit hard to interpret because it happened in positive territory and the MACD line crossed the signal line. So it would have, should have at least told us that something positive would have happened. Here is something negative that's happening, but we are in an uptrend and we are in negative territory. So I'm gonna go for light bearish here because we have two signs of something bad that's gonna happen, but it's not pretty strong, right? And to finish, trading view is still in light. Here, sorry, light bearish here. All right, let's move to the dailies. You go down, you go down, and give us some space for the daily. The daily chart. Now we are starting to look at a brighter future. So here we are in May, and since this capitulation which happened in June, we are still kind of trading sideways, right? So let's see if we can draw some lines here. Boom, and another one here. So as everyone else, we broke the ascending channel, right? But we are still trying to touch this resistance. So how to say where we're going from here? I've seen Twitter accounts of crypto, of couple of crypto and trader SZ using this line, those lines that were the supports for the upward trend work as a resistance for the next run. I don't know on what this is based. I do hope it works. So could mean something like that happening. So a little bit of upward movement and then boom, new lows, as they used to say. Now if we are looking if we are giving a closer look here, what can we see? We see something here with the bottoms. And what are we seeing here is hard to tell. Maybe something like that. No, this is not. This doesn't make sense. Maybe. Nope. Not seeing anything. The only thing we can say here that depending on the close today, if we don't go any lower from here and we close in the green, could look like a green hammer, which could lead to a positive trend in the next days. But my level of certainty on this is pretty low, so I'm just gonna put neutral because I don't know how to interpret it. I'm not good enough yet. I hope I will be in the next days. Now the EMAs 50 and 200. All right, so we are still in the downtrend. Interesting. So as usually as we saw, the charts, the 50 exponential moving average is working as a strong support here. So this is what we have seen also with other coins, so that's pretty reassuring that we're still seeing the same things happening over and over again. That means that we can believe in them for our next analysis and for our decision making process. Now, did it work as a target or a resistance? It did work as a resistance here. It appeared it worked as a resistance here. Now, could this work as a resistance? It might. It might. Is it a target that the market is trying to reach? I do not believe so. So I'm gonna put light bearish for here because we're below it. But that's why I put light because I'm not 100% sure. Now, the Bollinger Bands. So Bollinger Bands. It appears that in the recent past, Bollinger Bands were kind of working. We did trade in between them, and the bottom did work as support and the top as resistance, but with a little bit of a buffer, right? So here we are at the bottom. We are apparently trying to use this as a support to bounce off it, and I believe we do have a lot of room, at least to the median here. So I'm gonna put light bullish for this one. Bottom as support. Now the RSI. So RSI 38. So we are pretty low on the RSI. We are not below 30, which would tell us that could be a good entry point. But we're still in neutral zone. We have not yet peaked above the 70 line for many days now. Is this something? Yes, so this is something that looks like it. Here also. So hard to say where we're going to go from here, at least with my knowledge. With double peak down, hard to say in this market, so let's put neutral. This one is not gonna help us today, but it will help us in the next days. I strongly believe it. Now MACD. So MACD in negative territory, but in positive territory. We crossed here. The MACD line crossed the signal line, so that was good. Are we in some known negative territory? We are in light known territory, negative territory. This is not something we have not seen a lot of positive reversal from here. We have seen it here and here, which was more than a year ago and in March. Okay, so it is not very likely that we're gonna go up from here and that a trend reversal might be going on. So I'm gonna put light bearish. At least this is my point of view. I believe this tells us that we might see some downward action in the next days. So it's bearish, and this is exactly the one right here. All right, I see the time is running, so I'm just gonna go fast on the weekly one here. Okay, let's go for the candle patterns. Bye bye. All right, so what are we seeing? Not a lot of action. Pretty much this is what we've seen from the market, right, in the last month, since June, and the big capitulation that happened is some sideways trading happening for almost every crypto. At least this is my understanding, and we have something pretty clear here. Boom, boom, boom. So from here we could see some sideway action, and then we go up until the top of it, which was 39 cents apparently. So let's go for bullish because we're sideways trading, so it's not gonna go for new all-time highs, but why not? Sideways bottom. The EMAs. So EMAs on this time frame aren't usually very useful because, as you can see, we don't have 200 data points to refer to. The 50 is not working as a strong support or resistance zone, at least to the best of my understanding. After several weeks of doing this, I believe that for the weekly charts, I should look at other indicators. Those ones are hard to understand, at least for me, with this time frame. So neutral here. Now the Bollinger Band. What are they telling us? So as we have seen before, so apparently XRP is mostly trading in between the median and the top, or in the median or the bottom. So that's interesting. Here, bottom, median, some are rich. So maybe we could see some downward action to retest the bottom, which is going up. At least for me, we are too close from the median to say this is a target and this is where we're gonna go. We are going away from it, for me. So this is like bearish. Rejection from median. Now the RSI. RSI is just above, just in neutral territory, 32, and apparently we were in a very beautiful downtrend here, downtrend that is reversing. So for me, this is very bullish. This is a good sign that in the next weeks, once again, we're talking about weeks, we should not expect that this will happen in the short term. We are looking at the weekly charts, so that means that what we are saying is applying for the next weeks, and so the next month, not the next days. So we have to be patient for this one. And finally, the MACD. MACD here is in negative territory. How to say, this is the first time we reach such negative territory. Appear to be in a upward trend, but we've crossed the line the wrong way. So that's pretty bearish for me. And here we go, guys. We see that our friend TradingView is telling us to sell on every time frame that we've watched, while our analysis is telling us something a little bit more different, with some blue sky somehow on some indicators. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you guys have a nice day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.